You ever heard of a sensory deprivation tank? Most people think of it as some wellness fad. A futuristic bathtub filled with salt water, no light, no sound, no gravity. You float alone in the dark, cut off from everything. Supposedly, it helps with anxiety, insomnia, even creativity. Some people say they find themselves in the tank. I think that's true, but I didn't find peace. I found something else. It started last year. I'd been having a rough time, panic attacks, restless nights, a constant feeling that something was just wrong. Like I was haunted by a thought I couldn't quite remember. My therapist, Dr. Calder, suggested I try a float session. It helps reconnect the mind and body, he said. People report profound experiences. There was a place he recommended downtown. New, clean, minimalist. The kind of space that smells like eucalyptus and overconfidence. The receptionist greeted me with the too-wide smile of someone who'd been trained to appear calming. She walked me through everything like I was a first-time skydiver. Just lie back and relax. Let the water carry you. Some people even fall asleep. Sleep. That sounded like a miracle. I stepped into the room. The tank looked like an egg cut in half, glossy, white, futuristic. Inside, the water was warm and buoyant from all the salt. As I lay back and closed the lid, everything disappeared. Sight, sound, gravity, time. And at first, it was nice. But somewhere around the 30-minute mark, though honestly, time didn't feel real in there, I heard something. A whisper, right by my ear. I thought maybe it was my brain making things up. Auditory hallucinations are common in the tank. But then it said, "You've been here before." I opened my eyes, though I couldn't see anything, and held my breath. "You left me here." My whole body froze. I couldn't tell if it was real or a memory, but I suddenly knew the voice. Not from this life, maybe, but it felt like something old and familiar, something buried. The air felt different, heavy, like it was pressing on me from inside my own lungs. I sat up fast and slammed the lid open. The lights of the room felt too bright. I stumbled out, wet, shivering, disoriented. The receptionist looked concerned, but when I told her what happened, she gave me this gentle nod, like she'd heard it before. Like it was normal. "Some people have strong experiences," she said. "The mind brings up old wounds to heal them." I didn't believe her, but I didn't want to admit I was scared. So I lied and said I wanted to book another session. And for some reason, I went back. Second time, I braced myself, told myself it was just my subconscious. I even counted my breaths, tried grounding techniques. But after a while, the water felt deeper, colder. My limbs stopped touching the edges. Then something brushed against my hand. Not a current. Fingers. And then I heard it again. "You remember me now." It wasn't a whisper this time. It was behind my eyes, like someone inside my skull was speaking. And I remembered something. Not a memory from my life. Something older. A ritual. A choice. Two of us went in. One came out. I don't even know if it really happened, but I felt it. Like déjà vu, only deeper. In another time, in another place, I took a body that wasn't mine. Left the other soul behind. In the dark, in the tank. I panicked, thrashed around, tried to push the lid open, but there was no lid. Just water. And darkness, and the voice. "You stole this life. You left me in the dark. But now you remember." I screamed, or thought I did. I don't even know if sound worked in there. And suddenly, I was in the lobby again, lying on the floor. The receptionist was leaning over me, her face pale. She said I passed out, that I had only been in the tank for 20 minutes. I didn't argue. I just got my clothes, didn't look in the mirrors, and left. But later that night, something felt wrong. I passed a mirror in my hallway. Just a glance. But I froze. My reflection wasn't quite right. It blinked late, half a second behind me. And then it smiled. Before I did. I stared at it for a long time, trying to convince myself it was just in my head. Just my brain playing tricks. But sometimes it moves when I don't. Just a flicker. Just a breath out of sync. The worst part? Sometimes I hear it now. When everything's quiet. Like dead quiet. No phones, no fridge hum, no wind. It says, next time, you stay. I think the thing I left in the tank followed me out. Or maybe I never really left at all.